Good evening, guys. I've already started cooking dinner. What I'm making tonight is like a sausage, pepper, onion, and rice thing. It's a little bit different than the sausage, peppers, and pasta that I did. I've already gone ahead and cooked my sausages, and I've cut them up into little pieces. I've also started cooking my peppers and my onions, and so right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish, for the most part, it's really simple meal to make. So I just cooked my onions in some pepper, in some EVOO, and now I'm just going to season them a little bit with this skillet butter and herb Yellowstone seasoning. Use whatever seasoning you have. That's what is best for in your home. And so what we're going to do now is we are going to add, so in this it's 2 peppers and 1 medium to large yellow onion. And so now I'm just going and I'm just adding my chicken broth. So it's a liter of chicken broth to this. And then we're going to add 2 cups of long grain rice. Now you can also go ahead and use 5-minute rice for this and make it even quicker. But I don't use the 5-minute rice for very many things in this house. I usually use it just for my cabbage rolls. And so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in 2 cups of my long grain rice here. A little bit more because it was just a little bit under 2 cups here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to give it a stir, and I'm going to let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, and if you'd see these things in here, these are just little pieces from the sausage. So we're going to let this come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then I'm going to put a lid on it. So I will be back very shortly once this comes to a boil. So it's just starting to come to a boil. Now, I don't know if I ever told you guys why I do this instead of shaking it. So if you watch, when you shake, you just get a little bit of the seasoning out at a time. If you grab the lid and you grab the bottle and you spin, you actually get a lot more seasoning out at one time. So that's just a little trick if you guys want to get your seasoning out a little faster. You don't have to. It's just something I learned, and so it's something I like to do. Now that this is starting to come to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my peppers back into this. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the lid on. So I did have the lid on it already to help bring it up to a boil. So you can see that it's just a little bit of a simmer there, but it is coming up to a boil. And then we're going to go turn it down to about 1 or 2, and we're going to let that cook for about 25 minutes. I'm picky, and I try to make sure that my rice doesn't stick when I do cook it on the stove. So I will lift off the lid and I will stir it. I know they say that you shouldn't, but at the end of the day, this is how I do it. So if you want to check it and give it a stir every now and then just to make sure that the lid, that the rice isn't sticking, then you can do that. If you want to just leave it, then just leave it. But I will be back in a little while to show you it to you all served up. I forgot to tell you guys about the barbecue sauce to put in here. So take whatever barbecue sauce that you want. I'm just using Bullseye Bold. Put in about half a cup or so, half a cup to a cup, and then mix it in, and then let it continue to cook. And this will help when you put it in while the water is still in there. It'll help for all the flavors to mingle. And when you do stir it every now and then as well, when it is cooking, it'll help as well. All right, so I will be back in a little while. Okay, I'm back, and so now the rice, sausage, and peppers are done. So you're just going to take it and you're just going to pop it on a plate. And then there should be lots for leftovers too. Just like that. Well, thank you. Have a good night and enjoy.